Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant on... No, maybe not. Celebrate! I am at a... I'm unsure about that one. Maybe celebration. I'm actually leaning on the celebration bit here. Anyway, bounding into comics. Sony claims they removed Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake promotional material due to licensed music. Fans believe it's evidence the game is in trouble. Yes, I believe the same thing. Because using licensed music for a product that you intend to release and that you intend to, well, cash in, you're still going to pay that license, especially for the trailer. But if they pull the trailer down for the licensing that they don't feel like the necessity to renew the license, that usually spells trouble. And when it spells trouble, it means I'm happy. Why? 1, content for the channel. 2, it means that they cannot and will not ruin the goddamn fucking remake. Well, it is why I'm gonna say they were going to ruin this. Moving on, down, later on. No, not yet. Wait, what is it? Ah, here it is. Sam Maggs, the actual writer for the Mary Sue. Yeah. And that's why I was so afraid. I've done, I think, at least 1 or 2 videos about this. 1 or 2, probably 3 videos about Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the remake, because of the hiring Sam Maggs. And that was usually a sign of, oh my god, it's going to be so woke, oh my god. Yeah. It's going to be woke garbage. Because I'm very sure that there were going to be some race swaps, gender swaps, because it's a remake for the current year. And there is nothing more current year than hiring Sam Maggs to do this. So I'm happy that there's a very good chance that it got cancelled. But here is something that I'm going to read. In response to this report, the Sony spokesman told Kotaku, quote, as part of normal business, we delist assets with licensed music when the license expire, end quote. However, this explanation does not hold water given that PlayStation's Spain YouTube account still has the trailer publicly listed on YouTube. Like they said here in the next paragraph, there is a possibility that there is a license agreement for Spain. It's different, but still it does not bode well for the game. Well, bode good for the game, really. But before I continue ranting, here is my sponsor. I'm back, baby. Yeah. Right. So, this is also being addressed on Games Radar Plus. Addressing worrying fans, Sony says KOTOR Remake trailer was removed as part of normal business. Like I said, I do not believe it. Not even that Racer, who is mentioned on the article from Bound into Comics, believes it. And I'm more keen to believe him over this. Especially because we know how current year Star Wars has been, and quite frankly, it's something that I am more akin to celebrate than feel sorry about. If this was a remake, 10 years ago? Yeah, I would be actually quite sad, because I know they would have respected the content of the game 99.999999999%. Today, I'm pretty sure they would actually make the main player, the main character, at least in the very publicity, a very, very, very girl boss with black girl magic. Especially with what I have been seeing lately on Star Wars. Star Wars has been very Star Wars, and when I say it's been very Star Wars, I don't mean it in a good way. More on the Star Wars that Disney has created, more on the disaster that they have done, and more on the garbage that we have been seeing on the TV shows. Ahsoka, a sucker, has been a disaster, and I like the actress Rosario Dawson. I really like her. She's a very good actress. But this is not for me. That series is not for me. I am not watching that garbage. And by the looks of it, not many people are watching it. You also have the other series that was released, and I even forgot the name, that was actually chasing the audience, and people say it was okay-ish. Then you have the Book of Boba Fett. That was another disaster with the bikers. And then you have, the bikers are pretty much into, the G word, with lots of R's and 2 O's with an M and a E. And definitely not the real world bikers, who would pretty much be them to submission. But anyway, there's also The Mandalorian, which was good in the first season, then they killed the entire show on second and third season, and Disney went woke and fired a very good actress. Then we have, what I said? Oh yeah, Obi-Wan, and that one was a total and utter disaster. Then we have the movies, in which they retcon the extended universe, which was very good. It had more content. It was very good. It was incredible, and it made it non-canon. But sorry, Disney, I am going to take the extended universe as canon over your garbage. Your garbage reads more like a let me just say, as something that bad fan who has no writing skills decided to write. It's just not there. Let's just say that it looks like a dirty toilet in a goddamn gas station. That's how Star Wars looks like under Disney. And we can see in the numbers, Disney now under the risk of getting owned or bought by Apple. I never thought I would actually see the day of that. Even read a rumor like that. I never even thought that would be even remotely possible. But here we are. The Disney decided to spend most of its money on woke garbage propaganda, and it forgot that it actually needs to make money to stay afloat. But then again, it's a big gigantic turd that is floating on the dirty toilet water. So yeah, that's a lot of toilet humor here, because Star Wars that we see today is definitely worthy of toilet humor. So in summary, I'm glad this thing is getting cancelled or forgotten or something like that, because the game I played, it was good. Sure, it looks a bit dated today in this very day and age. Some gameplay mechanics needed a bit of work. The semi-turn-based combat system wasn't one of the greatest things, in my opinion. I just prefer Jedi Knight game mechanic way more. Trust me on this one, it's actually very good, and it still holds up to this very day, even with all those little tiny thingies. It still holds up to this very day. This remake would have been forgotten soon after. Pretty much exactly what I have been seeing on the Disney TV shows, even the Andor. There you go. See, it would happen the same thing. People would still gravitate to the old stuff over the new stuff. Well, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night, and remember, fuck you Disney, and fuck you YouTube.